The courtroom was heavy with anticipation. The judge, an older man with decades of experience, sat back in his chair, a smug grin forming as he observed the young man standing before him. He had seen this scenario play out countless times, young, inexperienced defendants attempting to represent themselves, only to crumble under pressure. Today, he expected nothing different. Before him stood Marcus Williams, a young black man in his mid-20s, dressed in a worn-out suit that hung loosely on his slender frame. He held his head high, his eyes steady, but the judge couldn't hide his skepticism. "So, Mr. Williams," the judge said, his voice laced with condescension. "You're telling me you're representing yourself in this case?" Marcus gave a polite nod. "Yes, Your Honor. I believe I am more than capable." A soft murmur spread through the courtroom, punctuated by quiet chuckles. The opposing attorney, a seasoned professional, smirked and exchanged a knowing glance with the judge. Everyone expected Marcus to fail. But before we go any further, if you're intrigued by this story and want to see more like it, please subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring these powerful stories to light, and we're on a mission to reach 1,000 subscribers. Be part of our journey, hit that subscribe button now. Now, let's continue. The judge leaned forward, his eyes narrowing. "Self-representation is a dangerous choice, son. The law is complex. Are you sure you're ready for this?" Marcus adjusted his tie and took a deep breath. "Your Honor, I've spent years studying legal principles. I believe justice should be accessible to everyone, and I'm prepared to defend myself." The opposing attorney rolled his eyes, clearly unimpressed. "With all due respect, Your Honor, I doubt Mr. Williams fully understands the complexities of this case. I request we move forward without delay." The judge sighed, motioning for Marcus to begin. What happened next shocked everyone. Marcus stepped forward with unwavering confidence, presenting his arguments with clarity and precision. He quoted legal precedents effortlessly, referencing statutes with an accuracy that left the room silent. His words were articulate, his tone professional, and his knowledge undeniable. The prosecutor, who had walked in with an air of superiority, began to fumble through his notes, his earlier confidence quickly fading. Marcus pointed out flaws in the prosecution's evidence, exposing contradictions that no one had noticed. The judge's smirk slowly disappeared. He sat up straighter, his expression shifting from amusement to genuine curiosity. "Mr. Williams," he interrupted, "where did you learn all of this?" Marcus looked directly at him. "Your Honor, I didn't attend law school. I taught myself. I spent every free moment I had studying case law, poring over legal documents, and learning everything I could about the system. Because I know that knowledge is power, and I refuse to be another statistic." The courtroom was stunned. The judge, who had assumed Marcus was just another inexperienced defendant, now saw him in a completely different light. The opposing attorney attempted to regain control, but Marcus was relentless. He countered every argument with facts and logic, citing previous rulings and procedural errors. Slowly, the narrative was shifting. Marcus wasn't just defending himself, he was proving a point. As the trial unfolded, whispers spread through the audience. Spectators who had come expecting a quick conviction were now captivated by Marcus's brilliance. The judge, once skeptical, was now intrigued. He leaned forward, listening intently, and even the court clerk couldn't hide their admiration. The turning point came when Marcus presented a key piece of overlooked evidence, an inconsistency in the prosecution's timeline. The judge glanced at the opposing attorney, who was now visibly sweating. Marcus had not only found a weakness in their case but had exposed it so convincingly that the entire courtroom could see the truth. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the judge cleared his throat. "I've seen a lot of cases in my career, Mr. Williams," he said, his voice softer now. "And I must admit, your defense has been one of the most impressive I've witnessed from a self-represented defendant. The court finds you not guilty." Marcus let out a deep breath, relief washing over him. The courtroom erupted into quiet applause, and even the judge, despite himself, offered a small nod of approval. "Mr. Williams," he said, "you have a bright future ahead. Have you ever considered taking the bar exam? I believe you have what it takes." Marcus smiled. "Thank you, Your Honor. I have considered it, and this case has only strengthened my resolve to pursue my dreams." Walking out of the courtroom that day, Marcus wasn't just free, he was empowered. He had not only defended himself but had shown the world that determination and knowledge could break down barriers and challenge expectations. This story serves as a powerful reminder: never underestimate someone based on their appearance or background. Hard work, resilience, and a thirst for knowledge can defy the odds and change the course of a life. If Marcus's story inspired you, imagine how many others are out there, fighting for a chance to be heard. Help us share these incredible journeys by subscribing to our channel. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and your support can make all the difference. Like this video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Together, we can amplify voices that deserve to be heard.